You know, Karjo, the more I study this wall,
These Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
the more I'm convinced we haven't gotten rid of Alduin at all. I think I need to speak with Esbern or Delphine. They should be up here. I should have a word with them. I'm supposed to be the leader of the Blades. They work for me or something. Yeah, ask them to sort the bloody lighting out in this place. I know, Karjo, you're a good sort, but just while I go and have this conversation...
Head on then. I will keep an eye out.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that, mate. Now, as things stand, I think Esbern is recalling his dream again out here, is he?
In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that marked the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again, this time more distinct, closer. Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange, the color of hearth and dawn, and a sound too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else, something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from what I don't yet know. In the manner of dreams, I cannot escape. I'm forced to wait and watch. Then, finally, realization and horror arrive together. The orange is flame, heat, the sound, the roar, a challenge in their ancient tongue. But now it's too late for escape. The dragon is upon me, fire and darkness descending like a thunderbolt. And not just any dragon, but the dragon, Aldrin, the World Eater, the dragon who devours both the living and the dead. And then I would wake up and hope that it was just a dream, but know that it was not.
What's happened? Did you find a way to learn the Dragon Wren shout?
Wait, you asked me a question, so yes, I used Dragon Rend on Alduin. But he escaped. I thought I'd got rid of him.
Esbern should be able to help. He spent his whole life poring over every old book he could find about dragons and that prophecy. He's been digging around the records the Blades left here too. But we can talk about that later.
Okay. Esbern, where did we... You're there. Esbern.
Did you find the Elder Scroll? What happened when you took it back to the throat of the world?
Okay, I defeated Alduin, but he escaped, and I kind of need to find him again.
He must have returned to Sovngarde to feed on the souls of the dead. If you don't find him soon, he'll return stronger than ever.
Don't worry, I've got a bit of a plan. I'm going to trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach. Sounds a bit of a stretch, doesn't it? But honestly, this is the best I've got right now.
The Jarl's Palace in Whiterun? Ah, yes. The old story about King Olaf's pet dragon. Ingenious.
Although it might be difficult to persuade the Jarl to allow you to use his palace as a dragon trap. I'm sure you'll manage, though. If you can defeat the World Eater, surely sweet-talking the Jarl of Whiterun isn't beyond you. I'm afraid there's a further problem, a serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
You've discovered what?
He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of Aldrin.
Well, he
responsible
was.
for many atrocities during the ancient Dragon War. The Blades had been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
Oh,
Goodbye, then.
you're supposed to work for me. Where's she gone?
Makes me more than a little nervous.
Carjo, have you seen Delphine? She should be around here somewhere. Thought I heard her before.
Elsweyr is an arid land of deserts and rocky. You ready to get going?
Yep, follow me.
Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
I have no idea where she just went to, but... Let's have a look at this. Paarthurnax. Delphine and Esbern have discovered that Paarthurnax was one of Alduin's chief allies during the Dragon War, but didn't Alduin force all the dragons to do that? Weren't they against their will, and he was the only dragon who could act under his own will and help mankind? Yeah, we're going to have to make a bit of a detour. I know I said we were taking the skyship back, Carjo, but then I remembered I hadn't been here in a very long while. And after that dragon on the way home... Yeah, anyway, shortcut. Delphine.
My oath binds me, Dragonborn. Until Paarthurnax is dead, you aren't welcome here.
You know what she is? Bloody idiot. I mean, Dragonbane. That's my... Suppose it's 40 points of extra damage to dragon. Like I'm gonna hack at a dragon with a sword anyway, but that's not the point, Carjo. They are supposed to serve me. Who are you? Esbern.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf.
You're also bloody good at getting through a corridor faster than I am.
Khajiit guards your back.
Can you remember the way out, Carjo? Because it is a little vague. Is everything stealing in here now? Oh no, I can open this chest and loot things I don't even want. That's good. There's that weird light again.
Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards.
I know, Carjo. We can't help ourselves. And I say that as a... This... Yeah, it is still deactivated. Well, that's something.
The dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads.
Yes, they do, Carjo. We've killed about 5 while being on a road. I don't know what the hell you get this from, but... I put it down to skooma, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, great. Right, now, none of the Forsworn should be outside when we get there. Okay?
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
They haven't come back that quickly, then. Neither of their remains, it seems. Okay, now the horses should still be on the road before the bridges. Yeah. That's where I said to leave them, wasn't it? You did leave them there, didn't you? Never mind, Carjo.
Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too foul-tempered.
I had a load of stuff I wanted to go through as well. I mean, don't forget, I found a Daedric bow and all sorts since the last time we were at the museum. You know, I kind of want to try it out. See what it's like. Esbern is kind of obsessed with his dream, isn't he? He's got a dream of Alduin coming out of the smoke, breathing fire. Well, I faced Alduin down. One quick shout and that dragon scarpered. He was not that tough. Mind you, if he's gone back to Sovngarde and he's eating the souls of the dead, God knows. Could be...
The roads of Skyrim can be treacherous. You must know this. Be wary.
I just need to remember what the hell I did with that Daedric bow. Try not to run over Arwen. He's on a pilgrimage to Whiterun. Again. That must be the most pampered tree in all of Skyrim by now, at this rate. You know. Well, nobody's stolen the skyship, which is handy, Karjo, because if ever there was a quick way to the High Hrothgar, it's that skyship. So I need to speak to Arngeir and to Paarthurnax. The problem with speaking to Paarthurnax is all that shouting just to go up a hill. I should be immune to that. I'm the Dragonborn.
Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards.
And after we've spoken to those two, then I guess we're going... Well... Make a detour, go and speak to the Jarl of Whiterun and go, "Excuse me, do you mind if we use your palace as a petting zoo?"
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
No, Karjo, I'm taking you to the top of the highest peak in Skyrim, where you will become extremely cold and covered in snow. But he's forever the optimist, Karjo. I will give him that. I haven't got any guards on the deck again, have I? No? Okay, well that's something. Right, okay. Hi, Hrothgar. You can stay down. Below decks.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Not going to be warm, Karjo. Just saying. Well, there's no storm, but it's not ever warm up here, Karjo. And we are getting further into the into winter now. I mean, yeah, 7th of Evening Star. Definitely getting colder, my friend. Right. He is likely somewhere. Oh, there you go. Arngeir.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Karjo, do be quiet. The Blades want me to kill Paarthurnax.
Now you see why I warned you against them bloodthirsty barbarians.
Well, here's the thing, Arngeir. Don't we need all the help we can get? You know, is it true what they said? He was Aldwin's ally?
Yes, but understand, during the days of Aldwin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be.
I'm going to thump
If
you,
not for
Karjo.
Paarthurnax, Aldwin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum.
He still needs to pay for his crime. No, I'm not killing him. That's stupid. Look. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill Paarthurnax.
Kinnerith has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear.
The Blades say that he used to be their ally.
Yes, but understand, during the days of Aldwin's rule, all dragons were his allies.
Well, that's what I
There was
understood.
nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Aldwin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum.
Yeah, that's how I thought of it.
Wind, guide you.
Karjo, you might want to wait here. I'm going to make my own way up and my own way back.
Taking us. Head on then. I will keep an eye out.
Okay. Because I'm planning on the slow way up, but the quick way down. Yeah. I've never actually tried climbing up the side, but you can definitely get down it. Okay, we want the other very popular shout. Clear skies. What actually happens? How much health do I lose if I don't use it? None whatsoever. Well, that's a little odd. But... oh yeah. Oh, that's it. I remember now. I don't need to use the entire shout, do I? Ow. Apparently I'm immune. I know my magic resistance is pretty bloody high. So I'm guessing it's a magic storm because I'm not taking any damage. Come here. Yeah, much better. Don't use the full shout, it's not needed. We're playing havoc with the weather now. Owie, owie, ow. Come on. Oh, really? Well, he did damage to me, but apparently whatever the wind does, it doesn't do anything to me. I think that is the combination of all the gear and magic resistance. It's still bloody dark up here, though. It's the middle of the night. What are you saying, you idiot? I mean, the goats don't seem to care, do they? So I feel the effects of the storm, and it all goes very, very dark inside it, but I don't actually take any damage. I mean, my thinking is, killing Paarthurnax is really, really stupid. What if we need his help again? You know, he was forced to be a general for Alduin and turned on him because what Alduin was doing was wrong. But oh no, we have to kill him or the blades aren't going to help me, even though the blade's oath says they serve me. That's where we did the thing. Paarthurnax, you'll probably spend an hour explaining this to me, won't you?
Dremyolok, greetings.
Okay, the blades say that you deserve to die.
The blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
Why shouldn't they trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not?
Well, I can get a bit tetchy in the mornings,
I can
yeah.
be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgriforvut se suyek. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
That's a very good question. I have no idea.
Lo
Thanks. Now, it's... How did I do this? Where is... I could see it from the Alduin fight. Yeah, there we go. So, I need to get down to that courtyard. Whey! Yeah, there's some big falls. I've got a little longer though. Come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Before this runs out. Ooh, okay. Run out. So be careful, be careful, be careful. Yeah, there's no way I can ever get Carjo to get down mountains like I do, because he can't actually become ethereal. Case in point. Right. Where did I leave him? He was just... Carjo? Carjo. Oh. Hidden in the shadows
You're
there.
ready to get going. Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Right. Carjo?
The dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the road.
First off, let's get permission off the Jarl to use Dragon's Reach as Dragon's petting zoo, apparently. I wish we could find a slightly better place to park, like the
Strange happens.
bloody courtyard round the back. Okay, we can go to Whiterun, talk to the Jarl there, or go back to Markarth and tell the Blades. I think we're going to talk to the Blades first. Get
If
them
anyone sneaks up on us,
sorted out.
I'll
Paarthurnax
smell
is
them
on
coming.
side. So, yeah.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Hell is doing all that? Is that the greybeards I'm hearing? One shouting silliness somewhere. And it's very, very distracting. Just gonna put that out there, you know? Come on, Carjo. You know the way by now. In fact, I think the horses are still going to be outside, aren't they?
Wandering around, isn't it?
4 AM. I'm up early, for all you know. Well, the quicker we go back there and deal with this, Carjo, the less likely it is the bloody Forsworn will have come back to that camp again. I think they'd take the hint by now. It's a bit late. 4 o'clock in the morning. Young man, I'll have you know, I'm an early riser. Yes, I am.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Little bit, yeah. Well, it's fairly warm inside there. You know. Winter is definitely here, though, eh, Carjo? Look at it.
These Nords have no love for us. They
Bloody
look upon
snowing
us
like
as
hell now.
thieves and smugglers.
Wouldn't be surprised if there is a good layer of snow everywhere in the next couple of weeks. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I can see pretty well with night vision.
I hope you will find a warmer welcome in your travels than we have found in ours.
Carjo, you do realise you're travelling with me now, don't you? I mean, this fact hasn't escaped you. Why can't there be a quicker way? I need a bridge that goes directly from here to there. Don't get killed by a bear or anything,
Nords
will
are
you?
so serious about beards. So many beards.
Carjo, I don't know why you go on about beards. Your whole face is covered in whiskers. Or is it like all cats have them, so it's not the same as growing a
from a
beard?
distant land called Elsweyr, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea.
Been very chatty this last couple of days, Carjo, we've got to say. Alright, this was the bridge by the altar. Is there no quick way up that mountain without going through the whole damn thing? Doesn't look unclimbable, does it, really? I think we should give it a go. Yes, I do, Carjo. It does not look insurmountable. Quite literally. I think day is breaking as well. Am I going to find out that yes it is and you have to go through? Kind of looks like you could climb it when you're by the road. Mind you, at least this way, if there aren't any Forsworn, we've already dodged them, haven't we? I don't think they've come back anyway, so... You'd think they'd sod off by now, though, wouldn't you?
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or, I don't know. We will see.
Really, definitely need to do something about the lighting in here, Carjo. Didn't they set up in here and have like a bar and whatnot? Or are those guys all asleep? I don't know. Seems a little odd to me. Isn't it light yet? Should be quite cool, Kaja. We should see the dawn.
This Khajiit guards the others.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that light is coming from, being perfectly honest. It's a little bit odd. But then again, what isn't odd these days? Come on, sunshine. We're waiting. Now, I think I'm going to have to become a little bit more, well, assertive with Esbern and Delphine, I think. Wherever the hell they are. Are they in here? Where are you guys? Over here. Oh, mind you, you've got rooms here, haven't you? You in one of these? Ah, well, if they weren't annoyed before, they're definitely going to be now. That's Delphine. But it's Esbern I think I need to talk to. Esbern!
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Right, now, about Paarthurnax.
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Paarthurnax deserves to die.
I've decided to spare his life. I don't think you appreciate the scope of his atrocities. No, you need to deal with this. Kill him. That's your answer. Revenge. I thought the Blades were better than this. It isn't about revenge, it's about justice. Justice for all who fell under his tyranny. We wouldn't even be here to discuss this if it wasn't for Paarthurnax. That's what he wants you to think. No. Ancient Nords threw off the yoke of oppression without Paarthurnax's help. So, why have you just done that? Come back here.
Yes? What is it?
Try that again, because you're broken.
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Paarthurnax deserves to die.
Right. I have decided to spare his life. Yeah, we did that. We did that. We weren't here, wouldn't be here without Paarthurnax's help. So, did you question the authority? Irinels and Septums, and were wise and trustworthy. You have not proven yourself their equals. Oh, I'm going to beat you over the head. You realise without Paarthurnax, Tiber Septum could not be who he was, right?
Dragons will never go.
I suppose that just meant thousands of innocents. No justice must be served. The dragon must die. No, I am the Dragonborn, and I say no. Savages, this is what you've become, as bad as the Thalmor. I'll test more than your patience. I see the Greybeards were right about you as well. Bloodthirsty barbarians. Dre, ni, foos, whatever. Do not force my wrath if you know what's good for you. By Talos, you've mastered the Thume. I suppose there is no point dying in vain. Paarthurnax will be spared. Honour my decision. We will not speak of this again. Alright, you may feel this strongly. You must have your reasons. I will abide by your decision. Good. Because you'll live longer. I thought this had dialogue, but never mind. Yes, this is a mod called the Paarthurnax thing. Completed. And Delphine.
Do you need something?
I've been writing some notes about all the Akaviri designs we discovered. If only the Imperial Library could see my research.
Esbern, if the Empire could even acknowledge the Blade's existence, we'd all have reason to celebrate.
No, my dear. I'm talking about academia, not politics.
There's a difference?
Yes. Esbern. No, nothing useful there.
Do you
Delphine.
need something?
The architecture of this temple is marvelous.
Yes, it is. And where's that bloody sword? Because it's supposed to be mine. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. I might give it to Karjo, though. That might be pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet the museum could use that. Atlas of Dragons. I read it, but I don't remember reading it. I think I've got all those. Any other? We may be better waiting until Arwen asks me to go and fetch that statue. Where was the room with the sword in it? I've kind of lost it. Was it down on the way out? Oh no, it's over here, isn't it? Take Dragonbane. Yes, I will. Mace etiquette. No, thanks. Chest. Oh yeah, all the blades gear. I should bloody well think it is. The blades, by definition, Karjo, serve the Dragonborn. And I am the Dragonborn. Right, we're going to run through this damn place again. I mean, how good is that sword when I'm wielding it? Dragonbane. 40, only does 61 versus... Yeah, it definitely needs crafting up. Because the sun's still not... What time is it? Sun should be up by now, shouldn't it, Karju? I would have thought so, wouldn't we? 61 points of damage, plus an extra 40 to dragons, isn't much. I mean, I think most of our other weapons are better, so I would definitely have to craft that one up a bit. What happened to all the other blades? I thought there was... Came here, didn't they, like, open a bar and... Maybe that was another life, Karjo. Another life. Okay. I think it is daylight now around this side of the mountain. Should be.
Khajiit got your back.
Yep, it is. I think. Double check. Yes, I believe it's morning. Thankfully, no more forsworn around here. Apparently the Nirn route has come back though. Come on, Karjo. Back to Markarth and then... We've got to go and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Ask him very nicely if we can use his palace, well, as a petting zoo. Do you think the revelers are still out here, Kaju? No, I'm guessing they got cold and went home, or they all died again. Hello? Two of you now. Noble. Hello?
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guard to attack.
Poopy pants to you as well. Oh, what an arrogant git. All I said was, hello, good morning person on horseback. I'm a fellow horse rider, obviously. Some of the finest armour and weapons ever seen in all of Tamriel. How are you this good morning? And then I get out of my way or I'll have my guard deal with you. Oh, has anyone seen a chin? I can't seem to find one. Lord Falskaar. Oh, dear me. Yes, it is definitely feeling more and more like winter, Kaju. Yes, it
As
is.
if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders.
It's looking pretty nice here, actually, today. I mean, even though the weather's overcast and we've got snow, a little bit of sun just poking through here and there.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damn shopkeepers.
Yes, I'm just going to get on my sky ship and barter with you like one of those shopkeepers. Yeah, because all shopkeepers have got a sky ship. That's how that works. Okay, Kaju, this bit I'm looking forward to the least. Seriously. I'm going to look like a total idiot in front of the
If anyone sneaks up
town.
on us, I'll smell them coming.
And my adoptive kids are there, so I'm going to go, your dad wants to get a dragon into the palace. Well, you like Whiterun though, don't you? You're okay with Whiterun, Kaju? Even though we have to, climb down. Now, did I bring stuff for the kids? I think I did. But they're not asking for it.
You're back.
Oh, spotted.
Papa, you're home.
Oh, yeah.
Play a game?
Not right now.
Aw.
I know, I'm a bad father. I really am.
Get myself an island.
Here he is, the palest Nord in all of Skyrim. He is, though. Oops, sorry. Is that you? That was my favourite loony. Still being a nutter.
Wonder what it's like for those thorns.
I just missed a guard's meeting or something. I'm guessing I did. Okay, Kaju, this is going to be very embarrassing, honestly. So look, do me a favour. Don't interrupt and no laughing. Okay, let's see what he makes of this.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Okay, Jarl Balgruff, I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask you if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny. Well, it might be, but what, you're going to just give up?
No Nord could have said it better. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Apparently it's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late, and you're not going to like where he's actually hiding.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point.
Yeah,
Bitterness has gone too deep.
probably, but it's the bloody Thalmor behind it.
What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Okay, leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngeir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Okay.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
You always look so severe. It's a shame. Okay, Carjo. Carjo, I didn't mean... Oh, he's there. I thought he'd buggered off. You know what I mean? Don't embarrass me, but you don't have to leave as well.
You're taking us.
Thought it was raining there. Well, what I'm doing, Carjo... Jarl of Whiterun won't help me capture a dragon as long as this civil war is raging. If I can get the Greybeards to host a peace council, I can try and convince the Imperials and the Stormcloaks to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin, who's a threat to both sides in the civil war. Yeah. Unite against the common enemy. It's a shame I can't get them to unite against the bloody Thalmor.
Today, they take away your faith. What of tomorrow? What then?
I mean, there wouldn't be a civil war if it wasn't for the sodding Thalmor. They'd want one. And I don't trust Ulfric as far as I can throw him. General Tullius is a soldier. He's just, you know,
We are far
being
from
a soldier.
home, and this is a cold, hard land.
But Ulfric, God knows. I mean, he was a Thalmor asset, then he turned against them, then maybe he isn't a Thalmor asset. It's all a bit, you know? Right, where am I going? Am I going back? Okay, we're going back to the Greybeards. God, we've got a skyship. But as well as that, if you think about it, Carjo, I mean, what an opportunity. Negotiate peace in Skyrim at last. I mean... that's some achievement if we can pull it off.
Khajiit got your back.
That's almost as big a thing and will save as many lives as defeating Alduin. Huh? Hey? You're not impressed, are you? I can tell he's not bloody impressed at all. You were clever doing that. Right. Right. Right, Karju. Hopefully we don't have to go all the way up the mountain to talk to Paarthurnax again. We seem to have sorted that dilemma out. Now we're just going to basically cause another one. By the sound of things. Okay, where is our guy? I'm going to have to go meet with both of them, aren't I? Over this side tonight. Okay. On gear.
Sky, guard you.
You're going to love this one. Because you know how you're all into sort of peace and harmony and fighting is the last option? I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Look, Yard Bolgruff won't help me while the war is, being a war.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Look, both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Okay. Are you ready to... No, he won't be ready until we've spoken to both of them.
I'll smell them coming.
So, let's have a look. Talk to Ulfric Stormcloak. Talk to General Tullius. Okay, so... he is in Windhelm. Where's Tullius when he's anywhere? General Tullius is in Solitude. And right across the opposite side of Skyrim, we have... Ulfric. We have our work cut out for us. Yes, we bloody do.